I'm back down at London Biggin Hill and reunited with Philippe and Echelon Air Flight Training. Things are a little bit different this time though. November 55557 has been re-registered to a G-Reg, Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, and I'm not actually flying with Philippe. I'm now flying with his new head of training, Martin, who brings a wealth of experience from general aviation flight training, along with his knowledge from flying in the airlines on the Airbus A320 and Boeing 787. It's about 12 months since I've flown a Cirrus, and around 18 months since flying single pilot IFR, so the aim of today is to get some Cirrus currency back and practice some instrument flying. In this flight we depart London Biggin Hill, initially VFR before converting to IFR approaching Gloucester, flying a manual raw data ILS approach to runway 27, followed by a missed approach and an RNP to land. This is the first video of a 3-part series, and I'm really pleased to be back filming and making videos again. I hope you're all keeping well, and I'll speak to you soon. Cool, at start checks we have oil pressure, oil temperature is coming up, RPM is set 1000, and now stable, no visibly anything outside. Fuel pump goes off, oil pressure is checked, alternate mass switch coming on along with the avionics master. External power isn't applicable, and ammeter we are showing nearly 28 volts on the central bus.
Golf Bravo 90 Bravo, Biggin Tower, readability 5, start approved, report ready for
3 degrees, QNH 1028 hectopascals. Pilots read back the QNH and report Foxtrot received on first contact with Biggin Tower on 134.805. Biggin Hill information Foxtrot. 1150 hours weather. Runway in use 03. Transition level 70. Taxiway Echo closed. Holding points Echo, Kilo and Lima 1 closed. Surface wind 040 degrees, 07 knots, 360 varying 100 degrees. Cav OK. Air temperature, +10 degrees, dew point, -03 degrees. QNH 1028 hectopascals. Pilots read back the QNH and report Foxtrot received on first contact with Biggin Tower on 134.805.
Right, tower is set. So we've got Foxtrot 1028, runway 03, as brief, anticipating a taxi out of here to hold Foxtrot 1 for checks.
So expect Foxtrot 2,
Foxtrot 2, copy.
For the Foxtrot 1 hold runway 03.
Biggin Tower, Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, Orion's information Foxtrot QNH 1028, request taxi.
Golf Echo Alpha, you visual with the Spitfire approaching Alpha 4.
Golf Echo Alpha, A firm.
Golf Echo Alpha, just give way to that please, then follow it to Foxtrot 1 for 03.
Giving way to Spitfire taxi, Foxtrot 1 for 03, Golf Echo Alpha. So that's a Spitfire, that is out of the way, we're clear to the right.
Right side's clear.
Clear out to the left, taxi light is on. Before taxi, flaps are up, radios, avionics are set. Fuel selector, we're going to switch tanks.
Check.
And we'll clear taxi and taxi checks accordingly.
Okay, right side's clear.
And we'll clear left.
And right's clear.
Clear left, Spitfire is out of the way. Okay, taxi jets turn to the left, numbers are decreasing ball to the right. So we're going to hook a right here and then go left.
Biggin Hill Tower, good day, jet management 607, established localities around way to 1. Jet management 607, Biggin Tower, good afternoon, surface wind 020 degrees, 8 knots, runway 21, cleared to land. Runway 21, cleared to land, jet management 607.
Okay, Foxtrot to the left, and there's the Spitfire.
Check.
Love that castering nose wheel.
Yeah.
Just takes getting used to, doesn't it?
Yeah, once you're used to it, I mean, I struggled a little bit in the beginning with it first, but, you know, after 10 minutes of using it, you know, you realise
It's lovely.
how much you need to lead in and out by.
Okay, we'll give him room
Biggin
to
Tower,
tail
good
swing.
afternoon, Raven 9 November Juliet. Raven 9 November Juliet, Biggin Tower, pass message. Raven 9 November Juliet, pass Neva on the main apron information, Foxtrot, QNH 1028, request engine start. Raven 9 November Juliet, start approved.
I'm going to turn us in
That
here,
November
then
9,
he's got a lot of room. No, it's not really Foxtrot 1, but I don't know where he's going to go. Okay, RPM set 1000, park brake is on. We've done the brakes, we checked the HSI, attitude and turn coordinator on the taxi. Before takeoff, the doors are latched and closed. Caps handle pin is removed. Air conditioner is not required. Fuel quantity, we've got full. We've swapped tanks, but on the left tank. Fuel selector, we're going to go to the fullest tank, which is the left. Flaps set 50%. Indicates. Transponder will get the squawk.
7047 they're going to give us here.
Thank you. Using the FMS so I don't get in trouble. Transponder set. Autopilot work. Check the autopilot. We'll select the lever button. Heading. Tracks to the right. Tracks to the left. Select the vertical mode. I can override it. And it disengages. Navigation radios are set for takeoff. We've got Biggin Tower, expecting Farnborough West en route. Not exactly sure who that is, but we'll get a freak. Cabin heat is fine. Brakes are hold. Mixture is set full rich. Power lever we're going to set 2200. I'm not going to blast anyone behind us.
So what we'll do is I'm just going to come back to the engine page now, so we can have a good look at what's going on here.
And I'm going to put the load on. Nav light, ice light, pitot light.
Alternator 2 taking the load, which is good.
All checks, and then mags.
Oh, 60.
Biggin Castle 3 back with you. Look
60
for
within limits.
another local to the west, please.
Power back to 1000.
607 vacate via Juliet 1.
All agreed.
Taxi to signature.
Flight Juliet 1, and can you please repeat taxi to general aviation, just minutes 0
At the end of the runway, it's Juliet
Thanks,
1
alternator
to
has been
vacate,
checked, nav
and then
lights,
taxiing to the
and
signature.
ice light is coming
Juliet 1
off.
at the end of the
Enunciate
runway,
light
and
checks.
then taxi to the signature, just minutes 0
We have no warnings.
Castle 3, Biggin Tower.
Voltage was checked, P8, magnetos.
10 takeoff through.
Any parameters are checked, RPM is now set 1000.
Formation
Fuel
behind
pump
the
is
vacating
on.
calendar lineup from my 03.
Flight instruments, HSI is set, so after departure, initially going to be climbing altitude. 2,400 feet. QNH is set. I'm going to put that up a little bit so it sounds happier. Trim is set for takeoff. Autopilot is disconnected. Normal takeoff. We'll press the go around button just to help our SA a little bit. And flight plan page, I'm going to pop that on there. Traffic on there. Takeoff briefing then. So we're going to park runway 03. Bit of traffic out ahead of us. We're going to initially do a right turn at 1 mile, climb into Swaley, maybe a swooping left turn, and over to Kenley. Any problems on the initial takeoff roll, I'm going to bring the power to idle, apply braking. We'll bring to stop on the runway, we'll have a little chat about it, see what it is. Any problems after rotation with sufficient runway remaining, I'm going to be landing the aircraft ahead. The wind is slightly from, straight down the runway. With insufficient runway remaining, I'm going to be pitching the nose down. We're on the heavier side, so we're looking for 100 knots and carrying out PFL accordingly. 600 feet AGL cap is going to become available. We'll look to use that if time permits. Any other issues on departure, we'll have a chat about it. We'll probably just come back here for a visual circuit if it's something requiring recovery here. That's about it. Only main threats I've got really is might be a bit busy. We've not flown together before. We've mitigated that in our initial brief. Any other threats or any extras from you?
No, I think we're good. Anyone sees anything they're not unsure about, speak up, and we'll work on a plan.
Copy. So that is us ready to go. Break off then. I'm gonna go left and check out the caster in nose wheel. Try that now.
It works.
Golf Echo Alpha, Foxtrot 1, ready for departure.
Golf Echo Alpha, Squawk 7047 and via Foxtrot 1, line up runway 03.
Squawk 7047 via Foxtrot 1, line up runway 03, Golf Echo Alpha. Okay, approach looking clear, transponder is automatic, pitot heat is on, all the required lights.
Nav light will turn on as well, so we'd like to leave all the lights on. They're all LEDs, so they're not using much power on this aircraft and we become more visible.
Happy.
Got Papa Tango formation, no traffic to affect, you may change to company. Copy, changing company, got Papa Tango formation, thanks. Got Echo Alpha, surface wind 050 degrees, 10 knots, right turn after 1 mile, clear for takeoff.
Right turn after 1 mile, runway 03, cleared takeoff, Golf Echo Alpha.
Okay, everyone happy?
All good.
The wind is slightly from the right. Okay, thrust is set. RPM
Good.
is
Castle 3,
90
surface
degrees.
wind 040 degrees, 9 knots, on track to the west, from Foxtrot, clear for takeoff. Clear takeoff from Foxtrot, on track to the west, Castle 3.
5 up we go. And trimming. Bit of shake on the brakes. Positive climb through 85 knots, flaps up.
If I just pull this up and
Bit of drift from the right.
so that Swanley is about Alcan.
Copy. That is caps available.
Check, and flaps are up.
That's about 1 mile. 500 feet to
Echo
go.
Alpha, contact Biggin approach, 129.405.
129.405, Golf Echo Alpha, good day.
29. Oh my days, helps looking it right. 129.405. Now we'll head to Alkin.
Biggin approach, Golf Tango, Tango, Echo Alpha, passing altitude 2,000 feet, climbing altitude 2,400 feet, request basic service.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, Biggin approach, basic service, report passing a beam Swanley.
Basic service, Wilco, Golf Echo Alpha.
Okay, time Swanley, that's 10 feet to go. Swanley is probably just this next one here, isn't it?
I would agree with that.
2-4.
The views are
Listen, I've never seen London like that. It's incredible.
That is beautiful.
We have takeoff checks. The flaps are up. London light. We'll leave it on around here with it being maybe potentially busy.
Yeah, I would agree. So fuel pump can come off, and we can lean the mixture. So fuel flow, give you a guide about. Let's go for 10.5.
Copy.
And that would be at 75% power though.
Yeah, got it. That would help. Cool. So we're looking like Swanley down here. We'll start hooking a left.
Golf Echo Alpha, Swanley, tracking westbound.
Golf Echo Alpha, just confirm you're now tracking westbound.
Hey firm, we're routing on track to Dorking, Golf Echo Alpha, avoiding Canley.
High level, doesn't it?
Golf Echo Alpha, roger, report passing a beam at Kenley. Traffic's a citation, 4 mile fine on the ILS runway 21.
Traffic copy, Wilco, Golf Echo Alpha.
Okay, we've got potentially TCAS traffic on him.
Okay, so I'm visual with him. So he's on runway 21, which you failed to mention.
Oh yeah, I am.
It's London City Airport off the right wing there somewhere.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
You can see that just going in front of the wing now and I roll into level. Got it.
Visual.
Cool, well, we're off.
We're off. No drama.
Yeah. I'm going to enjoy the views for a minute. So, autopilot engaged, heading and out. On this track we are clear of the ATZ, we're clear of the citation. Next thing is Henley.
Oh, well, I hope this is a sign of what we have coming for summer.
Yeah, I know. There we go, I'm going to mess with Philippe's kit. That's cool like that.
Big Golf Echo Alpha, no traffic effect, flight to free call Farnborough.
Golf Echo Alpha, roger, squawk on security, frequency change approved, good day.
Golf security and en route, Golf Echo Alpha, bye.
Damn, I was hoping he was going to give us a frequency. So...
Let's try west, 12525.
Thanks. So much airspace to watch out for around here. Heathrow.
Sure is, yeah, that's now...
Heathrow 1 o'clock in the distance. As much as I like hand flying, it's just use the autopilot, use the automation just to help with your SA really.
I would agree, you know.
Especially when it's super busy around here.
Manual flying appropriately.
Farnborough radar, good afternoon, Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, request traffic service and zone transit.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, Farnborough radar, pass your message.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha is a Cirrus SR20 Biggin Hill to Gloucester. What is currently 4 miles west of Biggin Hill, 2,400 feet, 1028, requesting a VFR zone transit from Bexub direct to Tebsey.
See how this goes.
Golf Echo Alpha, are you operating VFR?
Hey, firm Golf Echo Alpha.
Echo Alpha, roger, squawk 0462, QNH 1028, basic service.
74621028 basic service, Golf Echo Alpha.
Squawk 0462, 046.
0462, Golf Echo Alpha.
And 0462's checked.
Golf Echo Alpha, report your support to the Farnborough zone, please, on 133.440.
133440 with the score, Golf Echo Alpha, good day.
33440.
There's traffic 3 o'clock, but I think it's just a Heathrow departure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
You'd hope so.
Farnborough Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, squawking 0462.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, Farnborough radar, roger, QNH is 1028.
1028, sir, Golf Echo Alpha.
Right, let's do a little free to check fuel content. Obviously sufficient. Radios, wrong with
Golf Zulu
Farnborough.
Echo, you're clear to transit.
Engine.
Tongham to junction 4, not above altitude.
Please run the green.
Farnborough departure now.
DI
airborne.
direction is for...
Clear to transit the control interface by Tongham to M3 junction for Golf Zulu Echo.
LNAV selected, GPS captured.
And this is 813, climb now to altitude 5,000 feet.
Next to Gil.
Climb now to altitude 5,000 feet, Mr. Jet 813.
And Farnborough Golf Echo Alpha, did you copy? We're looking for a VFR zone transit, please.
Golf Echo Alpha, a firm. What's your intended routing?
We're currently directing Bexub, request a VFR zone transit, climbing altitude 3,000 feet when we can, on track to Tebsey.
And Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, you're clear to transit Farnborough control zone. VFR, not above altitude 3,000 feet, on track to the west.
Clear transit, Farnborough control airspace, VFR not altitude 3,000 feet, on track to the west. Golf Echo Alpha, thanks.
Golf Echo Alpha, read back correct.
Cool, so we can
Golf Zulu Echo,
climb
radar
after
control.
Tebsey.
Radar control, Golf Zulu Echo.
And limited to the Class A at 3.5. How much did you bring any aircraft into Heathrow? Did you bring the 7.8 in there?
Yeah, quite a few times I did into Heathrow.
That's awesome.
The last time was in the lockdown, and it was the quietest I've ever seen it there before.
Wow.
We could do whatever we want. Choose the runway we wanted.
Yeah,
You'd
that's
actually
amazing.
hand fly it in, which very rarely you got the chance to sort of hand fly in. It's just too busy, or to try and attempt to do that with all the noise abatement procedure, with all the traffic and all the restrictions and that. But, basically self-position was allowed to come in. So earlier this week I was flying out to into Wales, to Carnarvon, and the weather was sort of closing in a little bit. We were trying to remain VFR for the flight, enjoy the day as much as we can. But at the same time, we got the mountains and Ben Nevis and everything below us. And we found the situational awareness the system gives you. We all know that they're there, but it is nice just to be reassured.
It's at the moments where, suddenly you become busy or something's different in your mental model and you lose a little bit of situational awareness. It's nice to have some backups there in place so when you need them.
Definitely. We use all the tools that we have available, and ultimately we need to be able to rely without any of these things. But if this can bring us from the red back into the green, really, really quickly, and confirm what we're thinking, as you say, it reassures you and puts you back into the picture very, very quickly.
Now we're cleared to climb and cross not above altitude
3,000 feet. I'll just give it a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
So farmer straight ahead.
Golf Echo Alpha in 1 mile, radar control.
Radar control 1 mile and Golf Echo Alpha climbs altitude 3,000 feet. I'm just going to VS it up because I'm not going far. We've got good speed, VS selected, 500 feet per minute, set. And 3,000 feet is set.
Check. So how long did they have you down there doing your type rating?
It was about 3-4 weeks, it was quite a while. I can't really remember, I've kind of blanked that period of my life since I don't work.
It was a washout. Yeah. I remember the feeling of mine.
Shouldn't be as bumpy up here either, eh?
Ah, it's much smoother now.
Nice, alt capture. Still getting fuel imbalance, but we are feeding from the other tank. Cool, this has taken us near-ish Blackbush. I'm visual with Blackbush, but we're above their ATZ.
I agreed.
In control airspace, and I imagine Farmer will help us deconflict. Right, I'm going to select heading selected. I'm just going to bring us 10 degrees left, sorry, just to help a little bit. A few task contacts ahead, look to be in the circuit.
So how many sorties were you guys flying at Fly B a week or a day or?
We did 4 sector days.
Oh.
And 3 or 4 days a week. I kind of joined in, started flying properly in October, so it was starting to wind down for the winter. But over summer, you'd usually do like 5 days on. The 4 sectors were nice because you're up and down, which is obviously busy, but you just got used to it. I am tally with 1 traffic low at 1 o'clock.
On radar, Golf Tango Charlie, how do you read? Golf Tango Charlie, Liberty 5, how many? Likewise yourself, sir, requesting transit, presently Beatsfield, 3,200 feet, routing Hazelmere. Yeah, I'll give you that transit very shortly. If you just continue on your planned routes, I'll clear you once I'm done.
What was the longest sort of trips you guys were doing?
The longest ones were, so I was based in Belfast, so we'd do over to East Midlands, over to Amsterdam,
okay.
Or we'd do down to Cardiff, over to Paris, and then come back. So they were nice, different routes. Edinburgh to Heathrow was another one we used to do. So it was nice and varied. And one thing I've noticed is I really miss the GA flying. Like if I don't do it for a while, I'm sad.
You can imagine how I felt after 5 years of not touching one of these things and then coming back. You sort of forget to realise, the fun of aviation and what this is all about. The places you can go to in this is just amazing. And with the speed and everything of this aircraft.
I mean, you're off true airspeed now, 140 knots. So.
Now, basic service.
Basic service outside Golf Echo Alpha.
Echo Alpha, no restriction on your altitude remaining outside controlled airspace, and report your squawk to Farnborough Large West, 125.250. Bye-bye.
125.250 with the squawk, Golf Echo Alpha, have a good day. 125.250. Enter. Nav selected, GPS capture. We're clear here to climb to 4,000 feet. Get out of the bumps, 4,000 feet is set. Flight level change selected. Speed 110 set.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, Farnborough Radio on frequency.
Farnborough, hello, Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, climbing altitude 4,000 feet, direct to Tepsi.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, use your full call time please, similar on frequency. 0430.
0430 Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, 1028 is set, we'll climb altitude 4,000 feet running outside of control airspace.
Golf Bravo Zulu Echo Alpha, Farnborough, use your full call time please, similar on frequency.
Full call sign, Golf Bravo Zulu Echo Alpha.
We've got a little bit of traffic at 11 o'clock.
Heck, looking out. Yeah, so last week I got to drive to Gloucester from Biggin Hill.
How long did that take?
3 hours.
No way.
No traffic at all, yeah? And we're just doing exactly the same trip to the same place.
50 minutes-ish, isn't it?
And it will be 50 minutes. Not as stressful.
No.
Look at the views we get. I definitely didn't get those views driving up and down there. I got to see the 100 odd miles of concrete ahead of me.
Yeah, that traffic is same level inside of 5 miles. That is alt capture. We'll make 4,000 feet our final level. I don't want to start messing around too much because we'll be coming down soon.
I agree, and with the views today, I mean, look at it.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha is clearing to the northwest. If nothing to affect, that's QFY en route.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, thank you. Full constant security and free call en route now. Good day.
Cross easy, good day, Golf Echo Alpha. Let's talk to Bryce, get a zone transit, and then we'll run the brief for the ILS. Set all the kit up. I'm going to flight raw data anyway, but I just want to have a look at a bit of descent management, just with the VNAV, just to show how that works. And that's it. We'll also get the ATIS after we've checked in. I've got it on standby.
Golf Victor Bravo, leaving controlled airspace, basic service.
Basic service, thank you, Golf Victor Bravo.
Right zone, good afternoon, Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, request traffic service.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, Bryce, zone, pass your message.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha is a Cirrus SR20, Biggin Hill to Gloucester, 3 miles northwest of Compton, 4,000 feet, 1028. On routing via your overhead on track to Gloucester, requesting a traffic service.
Golf Echo Alpha, squawk 3705.
3705, Golf Echo Alpha.
Right radar, Golf Lima Alpha Papa Lima, requesting basic service. Station calling standby.
Getting more used to it now, pressing the button, getting it in.
Lima Alpha Papa Lima.
So you notice the back's not highlighted blue.
Your runway.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, so if you're on the home button, automatically you'll do it. But when I'm in a menu, I've got to still select it to bring it, which is what I've done wrong about 4 times.
Yeah, so I was just... It is a little bit, you know, it takes... Once you get this extra thing, especially for the guys who've come from a normal, conventional G1000...
Yeah. Tango Tango Alpha identified, altitude 4,000 feet, 1028, traffic service.
Traffic service 1028, set Golf Echo Alpha. Right, sick. So, TAF's looking clear. Joe and Stucky, but good luck now. I might be
Lima Alpha Papa Lima.
slightly heads in for a minute. Cool, so before we completely set that up, let's have a listen to the ATIS to see what's going down. No joy on the ATIS yet.
10 kilometres. Fair game. Basic service 43720. 43720. London London information 1, 2.0750. Golf Bravo, Juliet Douglas, the run difficult security free call.
I'll give it a few more minutes,
Yeah, I think there's a behind a mountain.
Thank you for your help, bye bye.
Cool, right, well we'll do that then, we'll brief the ILS. I just want to hear the runway, I can't really brief the ILS together.
Golf Kilo Echo, Mr. Bravo, footfront security, free call, final radar 132.8. Traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles and using the hatch next to the rider.
Give it a good look out there, frequency for Barbara 132.4 and 7,000 cool, thank you.
Wow, lucky.
Yeah, that'll do for now. Right, we'll set up for runway 27. Initially, ILS DME approach, minima is 290.
Okay. And we're going to load the approach.
Got that activated, there we go. And then that just looks like...
And now, in theory...
If I go procedure, activate approach, then it'll take us straight in.
So he has put the vectors line, so you see that line there?
Yeah, that's fine, so it'll just take us on a direct centre fixed track.
Yeah.
Cool, so I've got the correct plate now, ATIS we're going to get, frequency...
I was looking...
let's do that, that's better. ILS to me approach runway 27 plate 11-1. Cool, frequency we'll put in now, or it should do it for, it's done it us, automatically hasn't it, so let's just toggle that now. The price
right, traffic, left 10 o'clock, 4 miles opposite direction, indicating 300 feet below.
Got back off looking. Okay, got them on TAS. Not sighted, 200 feet below. Should be passing down the left hand side. Going through the 9 o'clock now. Cool, that's us on vectors, cheers.
100 feet, he's getting closer.
Still gone through the 9 knots, yeah. Cool, so we're going to come in from the southeast. Final approach course is 265. It should automate on this when I activate vectors to final. I'm not going to bother with the VNAV now because we're getting a bit time compressed. Platform altitude is 2,000 feet and the final approach starts at 5 miles away and it's a 3.5 degree glide, so ever slightly steeper than normal. We'll route direct the centre fix. I'm going to fly raw data manually. MSA 2,800 feet to the west is most limiting. When we go around in here, we can select, I'll press the go around button, I'll apply full power.
Traffic right 3 o'clock, 5 miles, crossing right left behind, indicating 1,200 feet below is an R44. It's also inbound to Gloucester, however you'll be ahead.
Copy, thanks. Select the go around button and then we'll look at using nav, so this is going to bring us straight ahead, and it's straight ahead to track 265 to 1,000 feet or D2, whichever's later, probably 2 miles for us, then a right turn back to the locator to hold. It's got the hold in there.
Vertical track.
Oh, there you go, that's nice. So the VNAV is working, but I'm going to ignore it. We'll then select nav on the go around on the CDI. We'll engage that, I'll confirm it. I'll fly it manually with the flight directors.
Traffic 12 o'clock, 6 miles manoeuvring, the height information believed to be a glider.
Golf Echo Alpha looking. We'll go into the hold. We'll do one hold. In the hold we'll brief the RNP. I might set it up myself or I might ask you to load the RNP in for me.
Sure.
With the RNP we will route to the north via Lapku as the initial approach fix. I just fancy going that way.
Okay, so let me just write that down. Lap.
That's about it. Only main threats I've got. We're getting there nice and quick. We've not got the ATIS yet. I'm going to grab the ATIS to mitigate that. Getting there quick. I'm going to send 130 knots. And that's about it. Any other threats or any extras from you? Anything I've missed?
No, all good. I think we're all prepared. Joe's got his seatbelt on. We've got seatbelts on.
Cool. Let's get that ATIS and then that's one less thing to worry about.
Frequencies are combined 128.555. Acknowledge receipt of information, Papa. This is Gloucester information, Papa. Time 1250. Runway news 27. Right hand circuit. Surface wind 080. 3 knots. Unofficial visibility 10 kilometer or more. Unofficial view 4,800 feet. Temperature +12. Dew point 0. QNH 1028. QFE 1025. Air traffic control service currently provided. No radar service is available. Upon first contact with Gloucester, read back all the
traffic left to 11 o'clock, 4 miles manoeuvring, the height information.
Reduced fire cover is available. Approach frequencies are combined 128.555. Acknowledge receipt of information, Papa. This is Gloucester information.
Got sight of a glider about 5 o'clock.
Cool.
4 o'clock, but it's no factor.
Copy, thank you. Right, let's get our descent on.
Papa Lima, clear of your airspace, changing to...
I think that's little Risington down there, or Risington, whatever you want to...
Please, en route to Leicester.
Glider sight.
Golfing Alpha Papa Lima,
just make it out.
QC and free call Instone.
Okay, 2000 set, VS selected.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, your position is Bryce Northwest 11 miles, score conspicuity, free call Gloucester 128.555.
Conspicuity 128.555, Golf Echo Alpha, good day. Okay, 2000 is set, we're now IFR. Let's toggle that.
8 miles to the west and descending to 2,000 feet. Request rejoin.
Let's go procedure.
Echo Kilo, make a standard over join, runway 27 right hand. QFE 1025, report with 3 miles.
Select. In fact, I'm going to manually fly now.
Join for runway 27
Get rid of the automation.
QFE 1025.
Autopilot disengaged.
Golf November Charlie, request taxi for parking. Golf November Charlie, backtrack runway 27. Backtrack T7, Golf November Charlie.
Gloucester approach, Golf, Tango, Tango, Echo Alpha, descending altitude 2,000 feet, route direct descent fix, runway 27, currently 12 miles northwest of Biggin. Common information, Papa, QNH 1028, Cirrus SR20.
Golf Tango, Tango, Echo Alpha, Gloucester approach, good afternoon, report your level passing.
Descend through altitude 3,000 feet for 2,000 feet, Golf Echo Alpha.
Golf Echo Alpha, would you like the ILS direct from the east, or are you looking to go via the hold?
I'd like to route direct descent feet. Fix the approach into a go around at one hold and an RNP, Golf Echo Alpha.
Golf Echo Alpha, unfortunately I'm not able to give you direct to the centre fix, but you are under a procedural service. Clear for the ILS approach runway 27, direct arrival from the east, report established on the localizer.
That's copy, direct arrival from the east and Wilco, Golf Echo Alpha. Cool.
Gloucester approach, helicopter, Golf Kilo Alpha,
good visual.
Kilo inbound. Helicopter Golf Juliet Alpha Yankee Kilo, Gloucester approach, stand by. Golf Echo Alpha, have your missed approach instructions when you're ready.
Golf Echo Alpha, ready to copy.
Golf Tango Tango Echo Alpha, assuming lap Q for the RNP approach. Missed approach instructions will be to turn right, track 315 degrees, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
That's copied. Are we able to do one hold after the missed approach, Golf Echo Alpha, and then route direct to lap cool, outbound the hold?
Golf Echo Alpha, negative. After the missed approach will be a right turn, track 315 degrees, climb to altitude 3,000 feet.
Well, copied. After the missed approach, it's going to be a right turn heading 315 degrees, climbing altitude 3,000 feet, Golf Echo Alpha.
Echo Alpha, correct, and I'm assuming lap Q for the RNP.
AFM, Golf Echo Alpha. We are now localizer established at 8 miles.
Golf Echo Alpha, continue approach, runway 27, you are number 1.
Continue approach, Golf Echo Alpha. Some mixtures coming full reg.
November Charlie, these Golf Charlie Charlie hold
speed checks, flaps to approach, decelerating to 100 knots.
Golf November Charlie, okay, you're going to go through the Alpha then, taxi park on the west side of
the charts have been overlaid here.
Nice.
Put yourself towards the yellow band,
again, it brings you back into situational awareness exactly where you are.
Towards the yellow band, following Alpha, we'll go Golf November Charlie.
Golf Charlie Charlie, continue.
Yeah, continue to Alpha 2, Golf Charlie Charlie.
So it all happens at once.
Golf Bravo, Papa, contact Bristol radar 125.6.
So not yet cleared, I'm just keeping us 1 dot below.
125.650, many thanks for your help.
Final approach fix is at 5
Golf
miles.
Echo Kilo, 3 miles. Golf Echo Kilo, report descending on the dead side.
Welcome, Golf Echo Kilo.
Golf Juliet Alpha Yankee Kilo, Gloucester approach, QNH 1028, pass your message.
Golf Juliet Alpha Yankee Kilo R44 from stable Fulford inbound to yourself on QNH 1028, currently 2,200 feet. Just about to cross the ridge line request join.
Golf Yankee Kilo, basic service. Caution, instant approach is active, runway 27 with the Cirrus. Believed to be on a 6-mile final. Make a standard helicopter arrival to Heli North. Runway 27 right hand in use. QFE 1025. Report with 3 miles to run.
QFE 1025, I'm actually south of the 27 approach track, so request arrival to Heli South. Golf Yankee Kilo.
Golf Yankee Kilo, Heli South.
Heli South, Golf Yankee Kilo will report 3 miles.
Golf Echo Alpha to the final approach fix, just confirm the cleared approach.
Altitude.
Golf Echo Alpha, continue report 4 DME.
Continue point 4 DME, Golf Echo Alpha. Okay, missed approach
Golf Echo
altitude.
Alpha, traffic to descend on the dead side as a Cessna 152.
Golf Echo Alpha, copied. Okay, so going to go around then. We're going to be straight ahead initially, then a right turn to track 315, climb altitude 2,000 feet.
147 Victor Charlie, Gloucester approach, good afternoon, QNH 1028, action message.
And we're 4 miles.
Number 147 Victor Charlie is an SR20 from Blackpool to Gloucester, currently 20 miles north of Gloucester at an altitude of 2,900 feet on a QNH of 1028 and with information Papa, request basic service. Number 7 Victor Charlie, basic service, make a standard overhead join, runway 27 right hand, QFE 1025, report with 3 miles to run. Report when 3 miles to run, standard overhead join, runway 27 right hand, And if I may, QNH 1028, number 147 Victor Charlie. Number 7 Victor Charlie, QNH, correct then.
Golf Echo Alpha 2.5 miles.
Golf Echo Alpha, runway 27, cleared low approach, wind calm.
Runway 27 cleared low approach, Golf Echo Alpha.
Golf Echo Kilo traffic, 2 mile final
Right,
going
Mr.
around
Approach
to the west
altitude has
level
been
IFR
set.
of Cirrus. Copy traffic, Golf Echo.
315, wasn't it?
Echo.
On a right turn.
Golf Sierra Sierra is 14 miles to the northwest, request frequency change now, London information 124.475. Golf Sierra Sierra, frequent London information, sure.
And I'll go around that minimum.
Golf Charlie Charlie, Alpha 2 ready for departure.
Golf Charlie Charlie, hold position.
Hold position, Golf Charlie Charlie.
All happened at once then, didn't it?
It's always the way, isn't it? Nothing, 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 nothing.
500.
Feet to the minimum.
Golf Yankee Kilo 3 miles.
Golf Yankee Kilo traffic descending on the dead side of Cessna 152, clear land heli south, wind is 270 degrees, 2 knots.
Clear land heli south, Golf Yankee Kilo.
Minimums.
Let's go around. Power is set.
So on this one, the flap can come up because your speed already if you're on that point, and then it's
Gloucester approach, Golf Juliet Charlie Delta, 6 miles west of Tewkesbury for rejoin.
What we'll do.
Golf Echo Alpha going around.
Echo Alpha. Golf Juliet Charlie Delta, make a standard helicopter arrival to heli north, runway 27 right and QFE 1025.
To the right, heading 315.
What's the minimum?
Heli north, 27 right now,
get it on
QFE 1025, report at 3 miles, Golf Charlie Delta.
Golf Charlie Charlie, line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait, Golf Charlie Charlie.
Golf Echo Kilo, report position.
Minimum is 600 feet.
Golf Echo Kilo, traffic departing runway 27 to the north is a Cessna 172.
The VFR approach.
Copy traffic, Golf.
It's
Golf Charlie Charlie,
LNAV
traffic descending
only.
on the dead side is a Cessna 152.
Have to
With a
take a
right
check.
turn to the north, runway
Flaps
27.
are up.
Clear for takeoff.
Flight director will remain on. And then we'll update that
Golf Charlie Charlie.
CDI mode.
Golf Echo Alpha, procedural service, report reaching altitude 3,000 feet. No delay expected for the RNP approach runway 27 via LATQ.
Zero approach, Wilco, copy, Golf Echo Alpha.
Golf Yankee Kilo on, approaching heli south, request taxi to parking.
Get the nose off a bit for the climb.
So we get a big picture now of what's happening here.
Golf Yankee Kilo, taxi to the pumps via taxi.
Chart. Which one do we
That's on, RNP
27. Enter. I can put that away for now. And we can see exactly what's happening. So it's got a leg already going up to Lapku, onto Nermo, and then coming in for the arrival. So that's all on there. We can put the chart up there.
Golf Echo Alpha, you're not on the radar service, but I believe you have traffic 12 o'clock, 1.5 miles converging, no height information.
Golf Echo Alpha looking. On TAS, he's coming our way.
Okay, so he's 6 miles.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Let's get the nose up.
Let's look at mobile across the tower, good afternoon. Cotswold Mobile, proceed to the tower open via taxiway Alpha.
Okay, we're about to go through his level.
Golf Charlie Charlie, basic service.
We've got 4 miles from him.
Golf Charlie Charlie.
Golf Echo Kilo, I see you on the crosswind leg. Emit the downwind call, report final number 1.
Same level now.
Final number 1, Golf Echo Kilo.
Not sighted.
Golf Echo Alpha, cleared RMP approach, runway 27 via LAPQ, report 8 miles from LAPQ.
Cleared RNP approach runway 27, report 8 miles from Lapco, Golf Echo Alpha. Okay, same level.
Golf Echo Alpha, Lima Yankee on the tower open, request taxi pump.
Right, we can
Golf Echo
route to
Alpha, Lima Yankee,
Lapco now.
Tower, good afternoon.
So we've got a direct for you?
Caution,
Yeah,
the
we
opposite
just do
direction,
direct.
vehicle, then taxi to the pump.
It's defaulted there and
Golf Echo
activate.
Alpha,
Thanks.
Golf Echo Alpha, Lima Yankee.
Right, 300 feet, 400 feet below us.
Golf
No
Charlie
effect.
Delta, 1 mile.
Copy.
Golf Charlie Delta, clear to land heli north, wind is
160.
northerly 5 knots.
Clear to land heli north, Golf Charlie Delta.
Right, if anyone wants water, I've got some in the bag there, yeah?
Oh, cool, yeah, we're really on the ground.
I got the easy job today. I get to look out the window. and watching you do an amazing job.
November 7 Victor Charlie transmits for DF.
Now you imagine trying to do this, what we're undertaking today, in like an old Cessna.
1.5 miles.
Yeah, imagine.
You know, with analog, no GPS, no anything else. You know, this definitely makes life a lot easier, a lot more comfortable. And there's nothing wrong with having the old, you know, a lot of people just want to really do the old, you know, stopwatch and clock and fly the map.
Hotel Whiskey Hotel 4 Northwest.
Way down.
Golf Hotel standard helicopter arrival heading north, runway 27 right hand, QFE 1025, report.
So he's cleared for the approach, hasn't he? So we can already activate.
Traffic 3 o'clock, 1 mile.
Copy. So procedure, activate approach, that is us to Lapcoot. Next call is going to be
4 o'clock, low.
I am visual.
Yeah, visual, under us.
North Echo Tango, taxi from pumps to fire station, parking. Golf Echo Tango, taxi.
Okay, so continuing the brief then, its final approach track is 265. We're routing to Lapcoot, we're clear for the approach, so we want to be Lapcoot at 2,500 feet,
clear to land and backtrack.
which is set, will descend shortly. Outbound Lapcoot, we're going to track inbound to Nermo 175. Nermo 2,500 feet.
Victor Charlie report descending on the
outbound Nermo. We're going to route inbound to Bravo Juliet 27 Foxtrot, descending down to 2,000 feet. And then the final approach starts, which is the final fix, that starts at 5 miles. And it's a 3.51 degree glide path. I'll be reading out the check altitudes. If I miss any and it's a bit busy, just back me up, we'll get the plate up on there again.
Sure.
If we have to go around, it's going to be a continuous climb to 2,800 feet, initially straight ahead to 1,500 feet, then convert onto a conventional navigation, turn right back to the locator to hold or as directed. That is all in here, in case.
11 o'clock, low, 1 mile.
Hold. Golf Echo Alpha 8 miles to Lapcoot.
Golf Echo Alpha, descend in accordance with the procedure, report Lapcoot.
Send with the procedure, Wilco, Golf Echo Alpha. I am visual, yeah, it's going through 9 o'clock,
yeah.
Opposite direction.
Visual.
So 5 miles, 2,000 feet, 4 miles, 1620. I'll read out the altitudes. Let's do a little free check. Fuel content is sufficient. We're on the fullest tank. Radios.
Right runway 18, cross runway 22.
We're on with tower next. Engine, T's and P's are on the green. Direction, we're all happy. And altitude will descend shortly for Lapcoot at 2,500 feet.
I would agree with that.
Only main threats on this, it's an RNAV, it's a little bit different. I've changed the CDI source so I can see it. A bit clearer, helps me hold my altitude.
Report downwind, November 147.
And that's it. Any other threats or extras from anyone else?
No, I mean there's a lot of traffic around here, so we've got 6 eyes looking out the window, having a good look out. We've got the traffic system here as well, which is helping us out.
Got that X-ray, make a standard overhead join, runway 27 right.
Just behind us, below
1025,
600 feet below
and
us.
report with 3 miles to run. QFE 1025,
slow us down now, bring us to
120
knots.
Susan Golf Bravo India Tango Hotel. Golf Bravo India Tango Hotel, Gloucester approach QNH 1028, pass your message. 1028, student Golf Bravo India Tango Hotel, Cessna 152, just south of Worcester, Coventry.
Finally just settling down now, isn't it? That period's like go.
Yeah. And then Gloucester. We would like to make a turn in your overhead back direct to Coventry. We estimate we'll be with you in time 23. Golf Tango Hotel, report your level QNH 1028. 1028, 2,100 feet. Golf Bravo Tango. Golf Tango Hotel, basic service you have, and request that you overfly not below altitude 2,500 feet. We'll overfly not below 2,500 feet.
So you're not a fan of Flight Director, or?
I just want to do it raw data, just for the practice. Work myself hard, eh?
Number 7 Victor Charlie,
yeah.
report final number 1. Report final number 1, November 147 Victor Charlie. Student Golf Tango Hotel, report in the Gloucester overhead.
Okay, start that right turn
We'll
now.
call you on the overhead, Student Golf Tango Hotel.
How were you guys at Flybe? Were you encouraged to fly manually, or?
Yeah, we could do a bit.
3 times circuit.
Which is
good fun?
Hotel, negative on the first.
Did you guys have FDM at Flybe?
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, is anyone actually doing anything with it? It's one thing having it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go anywhere.
I think it does.
Standard over join. QNH 1028 is.
We had a very, very strict flight data monitoring policies. Unreal.
Golf Hotel, runway 27 right hand circuit.
Runway 27 right hand circuit, Golf Hotel.
November 7, Victor Charlie, runway 27, cleared
Okay,
to land,
right,
wind
track
northerly
correcting.
6.
Outbound Nurmo, we're going to start the descent down to 2,000 feet. We've got 5 miles flat descent.
Golf Delta X-ray 3 mile. Golf Delta X-ray, report descending on the dead side. Report dead side, Golf Delta X-ray.
Golf Echo Alpha, pass lap Q.
Information purpose QNH 1028, flight level 80, request 2 holds and RNP via Echelon.
Golf Echo Alpha, was that you calling lap Q?
Hi firm, inbound Nurmo, Golf Echo Alpha.
Golf Echo Alpha, thanks, report at Nurmo, the fixed-wing circuit becoming active from runway 27 right hand.
Port Nurmo copied, Golf Echo Alpha.
November 195, Alpha Charlie, Gloucester
2 miles to
Tower,
Nurmo.
taxi, holding point Alpha 2.
So this is giving us synthetic plus V.
Inbound for
Turning
procedural
LNAV
service,
approach,
again,
we'll
your call
back
sign
up, we'll
only.
use this, but we'll back up with the actual data.
S29 Gloucester approach procedural service cleared to the Golf Sierra Tango at or in the descent to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1028. When ready, request your estimate for the Golf Sierra Tango and your training requirements.
Oh yeah, nice.
So if I push chart now,
QNH 1028 to Golf Sierra Tango.
it can't have both.
Alright, got a mini.
S29 Roger, procedural service.
Procedural service.
Okay, there's Nurmo.
Gloucester Tower, helicopter Golf Hotel Tango with Papa 1028.
And descend now down to 2,000 feet.
Taxi for Heli North circuit. Gloucester Kilo Hotel Tango, Gloucester Tower, taxi holding point X-ray, wind northerly 2.
Wind slightly from the right.
Golf Hotel Tango. 2 stations together, Golf Delta X-ray, report downwind. Report downwind, Golf Delta X-ray. Station calling 5 miles.
Golf Hotel, now 3 miles.
Golf Hotel, report descending on the dead side. Traffic descending just ahead of you is a Eurostar report if you have it in sight.
We'll report descending on dead side and not visual with the traffic, Golf Hotel.
Number 7 Victor Charlie, where are you parking this afternoon?
By the fire station, okay, sir?
Number 7 Victor Charlie, park on the west side of Apron Alpha, then cross runway 0436. You can expect to see a marshaller.
Cross runway 0436 and we'll look out for marshaller, number 147 Victor Charlie.
Golf Echo Alpha, Nurmo outbound.
Gives information proper, 1025, taxi.
One of those days.
Golf Delta India Zulu Yankee Gloucester Tower, taxi holding point Alpha 2, QFE
I think a lot of people haven't flown for 6 months, and this is the first weekend really that they've been
Helicopter
able
Golf
to get
Hotel
out.
Tango, expedite, cross runway 27, taxi Heli North.
Okay, speed checks, flaps to
Expedite,
approach.
cross 27, taxi Heli North, Golf Hotel Tango.
Golf Echo Alpha, 2 miles to final approach mix.
Golf Echo Alpha, continue approach. You're just becoming number 1.
Continue approach, Golf Echo Alpha. So we're clear for the approach, we're going to descend in accordance with the procedure.
Golf Hotel Tango, Roger. Are you
2 miles, final descent,
or remaining
5
in the
miles.
I'd like to remain in the circuit, please.
3.51.
Golf Hotel Tango, Roger, QFE, then 1025, standard helicopter circuit, space to runway 27 right hand. You are clear to take off, wind calm, fixed wing circuit active. Clear circuit, space 27 right hand, we have 1025, Golf Hotel Tango. All stations, Gloucester Tower broadcast, fixed wing and heli circuits are both active. Gloucester broadcast out.
Gloucester Tower, Golf Bravo Kilo Delta Juliet at SE2 using information Papa, QNH set 1028.
1 mile,
Have a question,
final
taxi.
fix.
Golf Bravo Kilo Delta Juliet, Gloucester Tower, taxi holding point Alpha 2.
Holding point Alpha 2, Golf Delta Juliet.
Golf Hotel, now dead side, descending.
Golf Hotel, tell you visual with the Eurostar at the beginning of the downwind leg.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it is on, but
No
seems very
join, Golf
quiet.
Hotel.
Alright, yeah.
Golf Hotel, Roger, report downwind. Your number 3, number 2 is that Eurostar.
Number
Okay,
3
final
will go,
fix.
Golf Hotel.
4 miles, speed 16 to 20.
Yankee 5 for the south region. Golf Hotel Alpha November Yankee,
Ground
standard
speed's
helicopter
104,
arrival
looking
to
for
heli
about 60
south,
feet,
runway
ready to
27
descend.
right hand. QFE 1025, report with 3 miles to run.
Standard helicopter arrival heli south, runway 27 and report 3 miles, Golf November Yankee.
Student Golf Tango Hotel, report to your level.
3 miles.
Altitude.
2 stations together, Student Golf Tango Hotel, report your level.
Is fat.
3,000 feet, Student Golf Tango Hotel. Golf Tango Hotel, Roger, and Did you see your estimate for the overhead is minute 27?
4 miles, 1620. Slightly high, correcting.
27, Golf Tango Hotel. Golf Tango to Roger. Golf Delta X-ray downwind. Golf Delta X-ray report final number 2, follow us Cirrus on a 3.5 mile final to land. Number 2,
3 miles, 1250.
Golf Delta, go please. Two stations together, Golf Whiskey Hotel expedite across runway 27, taxi to heli flight.
Expedite across 27, heli flight.
3 miles, 1250, slightly low, correcting.
There 7 Victor Charlie, give way to the white helicopter crossing southbound onto Alpha.
2 miles, 880.
Yeah, you can make the right turn onto Alpha there, he's coming into the apron just west of the tower.
Okay, gears
Charlie
fixed,
Delta, heli northwest, request circuit.
Final stage laps to
Go
go.
Delta, standby. Golf Echo Alpha, runway 27, clear to land, wind is northerly 5.
Runway 27, clear to land, Golf Echo Alpha.
29 entering the hold, 5,000 feet.
Okay, 2 miles should be 880. We are on
Edge
profile,
expected
speed
for
checks,
the instrument approach
final
runway
stage flaps.
27 of your choosing, and report your training requirements.
Delay RNP 27, fire rec flow, edge 29.
SR20 report
Okay, and
ready
visual,
for procedure.
flaps, toes, gear, we are clear to land. Speed's come back to 80.
Minimums 500.
We are stable.
Golf Hotel Hotel, downwind 27, touch and go. Golf Hotel Hotel report
speed's
final
coming
number
in
3,
nicely.
follow the Eurostar on base leg. Visual the Eurostar, Golf Hotel Hotel. Helicopter Golf Golf Juliet Charlie Delta, standard helicopter circuit, space on runway 27 right hand, cleared for takeoff, wind northerly 5. The heli circuit is already active with an R22 downwind.
Copy traffic, Golf Charlie Delta, cleared to take off.
Golf November Yankee, 2 miles.
Golf November Yankee, clear to land, the heli south, wind is northerly 5, report landed at heli south.
Okay, transitioning into 3
Land
rounds.
heli safe and report landed. Golf November Yankee.
Instant wind 010 degrees, 5 knots.
Q to depart.
Turning final 27.
Golf Delta X-ray, continue approach, expect a late clearance.
Continue approach,
That's it.
Golf.
Hold the nose up.
Golf Hotel Hotel, did you say you require circuits on this one? Affirmative, Golf Hotel Hotel, we'd like to do another 2. Golf Hotel Hotel, Roger.
Bit tailwindy there.
Gloucester Tower, T Papa Alpha Sierra Delta, it's
Yeah, there's a quartering sort of tailwind coming on there, and it just gives you,
2 Papa Alpha Sierra Delta, Gloucester Tower, taxi
and
at a
it's
point
to help
Alpha
that this is downhill as well. So you've got tail downhill.
I was at idle.
Gloucester Alpha left on Charlie, taxi park on the west side of Apron
Slow down a
Alpha.
bit.
Cross runways 04 and 36.
That's at Charlton Park on the western side of Apron Alpha, crossing 04 and 36, Golf Echo Alpha.
Good afternoon, Ben.
Hello.